Hello friends, this is Tanvi Girkar and I am the CEO of Naukri Call. This is a new venture I started after doing my course hybrid program at Welingkar. This program gave me a totally different perspective towards my life, personal and professional both. I actually joined this course just to gain a little more knowledge what I have learned before, and I just wanted to check if I'm doing any mistakes in my professional life and if I can correct them. But then after doing this course, in fact while doing this course, I started enjoying this course so much through the PCP lectures and we lounge, we lectures. Welingkar has so many options for a student who is doing hybrid course. Basically, hybrid is an option for those who can't attend the lectures all the time and who can't be at distance all the time. So this is a combination of a distance learning and those who can attend the lectures every day. Just as they say in management, one size doesn't fit all, and Welingkar is living that in a way by providing so many options. Like they have interactive sessions, they have YouTube lectures, everything is on fingertips. They are giving fantastic books written by very knowledgeable writers. I would suggest that everybody who thinks he is or she is busy should take out the time for this course and do this course and see what transformation comes to you. This course is actually giving you a different perspective towards life, giving you information about many aspects of management, right from economics, accounts, finance. It's giving different aspects about whole supply chain management, not from the point of view of ours, but the point of view from the client and from the people we have to manage. Material management, risk management, analysis of all the things economically, the pestle issue, or any other things like customer centricity or strategy making or project management or even marketing. From all the aspects of business, all the aspects of management, Welingkar is taking us through all the different categories, all the different subjects and all the different aspects of business. Let's take for an example customer centricity. Customer centricity is all about customers, and we understand what is customer, how we have to handle the customers, how we have to handle the difficult customers, and how we can manage those difficult or any kind of a customer through our innovation. Make the customer focus of the innovation. I have learned this through this course. I have started thinking, I have started creating or getting solutions from the customer's point of view, what the customer actually values the most. Once you understand this point, you can get the best innovative solution for your customer, and your customer will be there with you for a longer time and he will be profitable. So identify the major and very important needs of the customer, whoever he is, or if it is related to product, if it is related to service. But then once you get it through your knowledge, you can get the best solution for that. Innovative solutions are going to get you through all the problems. These innovative solutions come from lateral thinking, which we learn through hybrid course of Welingkar. And lateral thinking is something which is not normal, which doesn't come as a first option when you think of a problem. It's like when all the problems come to you and all the solutions are not working, What comes next is lateral thinking. Lateral thinking gives you innovative solutions, and I have learned it through the workshops of Mr. Prasanna Vasudevan. He takes the critical thinking workshop. I have attended it twice. I have attended, in fact, 90% of workshops, and I have learned so many things out of that. Mind mapping, for example. Professor Iyer, he takes mind mapping. Mr. Bhattacharya also takes mind mapping, and they train you for mind mapping. Why I'm emphasizing on mind mapping? Mind mapping is writing down in a simple definition. Mind mapping is writing down whatever comes to your mind and then start connecting all the things. Your solution will be in front of you. Do or keep on doing mind mapping whenever you face any kind of problem in your professional or even personal life. It will definitely give you a better solution than anyone else. We learn many things like JIT or Kaizen or any such things, which is going to be a way of our life. The quality statements, the quality tools, and Six Sigma and such things are really a way of life, because once you instill that quality in your life personally, once you start thinking quality way, your customers, your internal customers and external customers, both are going to work with you perfectly, and it's going to be profitable. 7 QC tools, for example, these tools give you the tools like gauging your quality, then Kaizen to eliminate delays, whatever kind of delays you have in your system, right from getting the material till the end of the chain, that is delivering the material to the customer and even getting the payments. So all these things are managed through Kaizen, and we can work on all those delays. We can take care of all those delays. We can eliminate those delays. Once those delays are eliminated, all the stress which is going on in the process, in system, all the employees are going through it, that will be curtailed off. TOC teaches us how to specify the value from the standpoint of the customer. Something which is valuable for me may be on the scale of 1 to 10. If it is valuable for me on the scale of 1 to 10, 5, I will give 5 number. My customer might give it number 10. It's the highest valuable thing for, or the service or the product for the customer, and I have to work from customer's standpoint view. So this knowledge comes from this management teachings and basically hybrid teaching. So major paradigm shift in attitude and ourselves from I can or can I to yes I can comes from this course. I will definitely tell everybody here that if you want to understand what is strategy, to understand what is customer, to understand what is business in all, to understand how to deliver, to understand how to make the product, to understand each and everything in detail about business. I have learned all these things through Wellingkar's hybrid course. Mr. Bhattacharya taught us about the strategy, how to make the strategy. What is a strategy? Basically, strategy is the business plan you want to complete your vision and mission and goals. This has to be in detail. This has to go hand in hand with your vision, and it helps people in particular problem. Like you have to be clear about your goals, what exactly you want to do, because that one question is going to take you to the end of the whole process. So decide what you want to do. After that, decide how you want to do. that is vision and mission, and then design your strategy. Before strategy, do the analysis. Mr. Bhattacharya tells us or teaches us how to do this analysis, how to do the risk management, how to do the make the strategy, how to review the strategy, how to implement it, how to control it, and finally he always tells us that keep on reviewing the strategy, keep the control on all the implementations, so that you keep checking where you are going, whether you are going in the right path or not. Risk is multiplied by damage. So here in strategy, we have to keep on checking, always keep on checking whether the risk factor is low, or we have to lower it down, or how is it going. So simple solutions comes from complex things. Like I have done some case studies in this course. In fact, many of the case studies in course, we used to enjoy these case studies discussing in PCPs, in lectures, and in workshops. And I have learned some of them. Some I would like to mention about them. What I have done with my business, Naukri Call, that is the placement business. I always wanted to start a business which will satisfy my basic instinct, and that is to help people. I have always seen around me that people who are looking for job, they always have asked for money, for registration, for even for arranging an interview. All these consultancies and all these portals, they are asking for money. I have studied one case study, and that is related to Bob Young, Red Hat Inc. And he wanted to keep the Linux, the operating system, as an open source software. So I decided to keep my candidates database or even my clients as an open source software for those who want to work with me. And though these clients are everywhere in Mumbai, out of Mumbai, or anywhere in India, we are working together with clients, with franchisees, with freelancers, and with other companies by doing different kind of tie-ups with each company. Just like as I said, one size doesn't fit all. So every tie-up has a different deal, and we have kept it all open for all my freelancers, all my franchisees and candidates, so that they can come together, do the networking, and get the work done. By the word networking, I remember we have learnt networking a lot in Welingkar's hybrid program. Networking for personal reasons, we have been using WhatsApp or Facebook or many other chat snap and other softwares. Why don't we use it for business? Let's go through LinkedIn or other websites who are into recruitment or placement. There are portals, Naukri.com or Monster or Shine or any other. They are kind of open sources. So just like them, even I'm not charging my candidates. I'm not asking them for registration fees, and I'm not asking for my freelancers or other consultancies connecting with me to pay me anything. Now, how I'm getting any revenue out of it? Basically, we are charging our clients normal rates, but then because we are getting all good candidates by reference of other candidates, this is where networking works. All the agencies, all the consultancies are happily ready to work with us and give their candidates, because they are not being charged for anything or to join with us. They are getting good revenue, good hikes, and they are happy. So not only my own problem of finance or place or any other kind of a resource is solved here. All those people who are sitting at their home or want to do some extra work or additional work, and they are working for money or they are working for any other purpose, and they don't have much capital, or they don't have any place to work, or they don't have any setup to do, we are with them. This choice I made basically out of the alternative analysis, which is actually analysis of the skill set I have, skill sets my freelancers or my other types they have, their capital requirements or their capital capacities, and then we have reached to this point that yes, we can do this. This is where we can help people in many ways, and we can help our clients to get good candidates. We are doing research for some particular industries like metal industry or pharma industry for their special requirements, even chemical industry, and we are working on their requirements separately, specially, so that they will get those candidates which are not usually openly, easily available for their companies. For this reason, we had to do marketing research. What market exactly requires, what other people are or other agencies are providing them. Is the client happy with these solutions? Is the employee happy with these solutions? I mean, candidate is happy with these solutions. What are they charging? What are their price set? And is it very high? Is it very low? Where should we put up our price set? Here comes the competition, demand and supply, and all those things I have learned in this course. I have learned how to be elastic along with the demand, and supply should be set accordingly or managed accordingly. We are actually talking to our clients in and out. We are talking to our clients daily, and we are understanding their business, we are understanding their processes, we are understanding their whole supply chain. Because of supply chain management, I get to know all the roles of all the people who are in supply chain management. So this is another advantage for me, that I already have a 360-degree knowledge, basic knowledge of all the supply chain management roles, and I can talk to the client accordingly. I can ask them my queries, and I can get the job descriptions. See, here job description is not only the thing that works. The expectation of the client should match with the expectation of the candidate, whether it's salary or the work scope or the overall environment, culture of the company. And we discuss all this with client and with candidate also. Where do I get this knowledge from? I got it from this course. I've been keeping on telling all of you that I have received this knowledge from this course, I have received that knowledge from this course, I have received project management, marketing, supply chain management, and all these things from this course, because I have really understood, I have really studied this course so seriously. See, I will suggest all of you, if you are doing this course, if you are planning to do this course, be serious, make it a priority. Many of the people, they always keep on telling that I don't have time to study. I just read summary pages 15 minutes before the exam, and the exam was so easy, and I was fine with it. Fine, the exam was easy. You got 80% in that. What knowledge you got out of it? What are you going to use after getting out of this college? So do it seriously. Use PCP lectures. I would suggest, while registering for this course or registering or taking the admission, you register for PCPs at that time only, so that it will become necessary or compulsory for you to attend PCPs. These PCPs gave us a totally different perspective, a lot of knowledge and interaction with our professors, who are the powerhouse of knowledge, and they are ready to give it all to their students. like for accounts or financial accounts or costing, Mr. Pujari, he teaches accounts or financial accounts or even costing, and makes it so easy for you to understand all those things that you start looking at the things and start making the costing calculations. You understand that you should calculate your opportunity cost every time you leave a job and join another, every time you take up any client and say no to other, every time you are managing any resource, you are managing any material, your manpower. Manpower is not basically to be managed by anybody. We have to align our goals with other people's goals, whether it's our client, whether it's our employee, whether it's our vendor, whether it's our franchisee, whether it's our freelancer, because they are all working with their free will. I understood this very fact while talking to my professors. Before that, I used to feel fine. I have to manage this all. I am managing this all, but it's not like that. So let's take some questions now. I think I have already considered many things in this session. I have been telling you all the things from the management point of view and from the course point of view. We'll take the questions. First question is from Arjun. Hello Arjun. He's asking, what is a proper definition of a startup? See Arjun, proper definition of startup is given on Google, and they say in the dictionary or on Google, they say that startup is some kind of a new idea which is new in market, which is fast growing business, and which is going to be a small startup in the beginning and going to be grown so fast with the help of outside finance. Or if you have your own finance, you can put that finance into it, and you can calculate your sustaining power for that. So startup is, I mean, I told you the dictionary meaning or Google meaning of that, but then what I feel is startup is something which ignites you in your mind, which makes you do it at any cost, for which you become passionate, which doesn't let you sleep. That is called startup. Personally, I didn't ask anybody for any finance. I solved my financial problems or my other resources problems on my own, and I'll tell you how in later question. The other question is from Dia. Hi Dia. Which is more crucial to the success of a startup, the idea or the execution? Very interesting question. This is like pehle murgi ya pehle anda. Startup, as I said, is an idea ignited. That is a eureka moment for you. Once the idea comes, if the execution is not happening properly, if the implementation is not happening properly, the strategy is not placed well, the resources are not used fully, the idea is useless. But then, if all the things are in place, you know all these things, you have done many management courses, you know how to implement it, you know how to execute it, but you don't have a executable idea, then again it's not of any use. So idea and execution both are very important and very complementary to each other. That's what I feel. Third question is, how big a factor is luck in startup success? Rohit, I believe in God, I believe in luck, I believe that I have to work hard for my success. I believe that I have to take up all the problems, all the constraints in my stride. I believe I have to think logically. I have to do lateral thinking to solve my problems, and whatever I'm doing on daily basis, my day-to-day actions towards my goal are going to form my luck at the end of the day. If I'm considering my business's cycle is, for example, 3 years, for 3 years every day, if I'm doing wrong things or taking wrong decisions, this is not going to turn up into good luck. But again, if I keep on checking my strategy, my way of working, and I keep doing actions accordingly, I keep reviewing my actions, I keep reviewing my strategy, it will turn into a good luck. After all, profits are said as good luck in business. I hope that is suffice. The next question is, what are 3 character traits an entrepreneur should have? Nitesh. Hello Nitesh. An entrepreneur should have, according to me, he should know what exactly he wants to do. There has to be some basic instinct behind doing some kind of a business. Like my basic instinct is to help people. So I started with this business. By helping people, people, those who come to me for help and those who are working with me. Even my clients come to me asking for candidates. I have to help them giving the best candidate and not just anyone. So that feeling of, or that reason to start anything, not only business, to start anything has to be there, and that should be very passionately done. So passion has to be there. And third and most important thing is lateral thinking, which will automatically be converted into innovation. And innovation will keep you ahead of everybody else. It will take you to the ways where you want to go. It will take you too far away. Next question. What are the basic challenges faced by entrepreneurs? Basic challenges are typically man, machine, money, and other resources. But then again and again, I would like to tell you, if you are doing Welingkar's course, you will be trained for doing lateral thinking, and you will get through all these challenges very easily. So take it seriously, and with your lateral thinking, try to understand your problems thoroughly, do the mind mapping, and see what are your strengths. Do the SWOT analysis. Check which are your strengths can handle your weaknesses. How your weaknesses, which cannot be handled by your strengths, can be handled by something else. Bring in somebody or some company or some other solution which can handle this. Next question is, women entrepreneurs do have a tougher time fitting in this male-dominated world. What advice would you give women entrepreneurs who look to do a startup? Anuradha. Hi Anuradha. I hope you are already doing Welingkar's hybrid course or any course from Welingkar's. Money doesn't have any language, and business doesn't have any gender. So don't ever think that females are anywhere lesser than male business persons. In fact, I would say convert your strength as a female and let it handle your weaknesses. So your weaknesses be your strength. Now again, I would say do the SWOT analysis. Forget about the gender funda. Nobody else, nobody in the market thinks that she is a woman, so I will give her business, or he is a man. Man and woman both in market face same problems for getting business, getting collections, and in fact managing all the resources. So don't ever think that. If you want to get into business, decide what to do, how to do, be passionate, and do it. Just do it. What is one thing you learned from the distance learning course which has been at most important in setting up your startup, Sagar? I have been already talking about it. I mean, I've been already talking much more about it, lateral thinking, because I sorted out all my problems about business, even my personal, professional, and my business related problems, my employees' problems, and all those people who are connected with me with the lateral thinking. Lateral thinking is something which helps you in handling your everyday, day-to-day tasks, small or big problems in your business or any field. So come here in Welingkar and learn how to do lateral thinking. Next question is, Santosh Chakravarti, what are the risks you faced during the startup? How did you choose your business? And is there any short-term and long-term goals you have fixed for yourself? How are you tracking it? I'll take one question at a time. What are the risks you faced during the startup? Okay, this question is like I have to tell the whole story of how I started my company Naukri Call. When I was thinking about starting up something, as other people face the problem of finance, manpower, place to start the business because they have to pay a huge rent or they may not be able to start it from home, database, clients, and any other resources. I didn't have any of it. I really didn't have any of it. I started doing my mind mapping. I was doing it for days. I was just writing it on paper, whatever had come to my mind. That was taught to me by Mr. Iyer. Professor Iyer teaches you this in workshop and even in the course. He told me, you just keep on doing it until you start seeing something positive or some link in between those 2, 3, 4 things, in between those resources, in between those strengths and weaknesses. Do the matchmaking, which strength can take care of which weakness and how you can do it. I used my opposable mind for which I got trained. I thought I don't have any resources, but I want to do it. My clients, they have all the resources, but they don't have the candidates which I can create the database for them through networking. And through that, I solved first problem, how to supply the clients. For networking, I didn't have to have any office in the beginning. For networking with my freelancers, because I couldn't work on my own for all those clients. So I started working with freelancers through networking. I got the clients through networking. I got my franchisees. I got my other tie-ups with other companies, agencies, consultancies through networking. So the very big problem of finance, place was already sorted out. I was already started getting business and revenue already started coming in. That took care, that automatically took care of everything else. And there was no risk in starting this business. How did you choose your business? How did you choose your business? I wanted to help people, as I told earlier. I wanted to help all those candidates who were like me, looking for a job, and they were asking for money, and those people who didn't have any job in their hands and had to pay for consultancies and all. I worked like red hatting. I kept my resource open for all, and now everybody has joined in my network, and we are working together for each other's problems. I even took care of operational expenses. We have done this case study of A.G. Lafley for Procter & Gamble, CEO of Procter & Gamble, and he did this experiment by curtailing operational expenses. He invested the same money in innovation, which is the thing I did. I kept on innovating new ways to help my clients, to help other people who have connected with me. Next is my short-term and long-term goals. My goal is to keep changing according to the market needs, because market is changing like anything. In 2020, they are saying they are coming up with electrical cars. So my clients, automobile clients, are going to need all those operators, people who can make those cars, or people who can fly those cars. So I have to be ready for that. India is going a long way with many things in natural resources and other fields. So we have to be ready for windmills and all those production companies here, like Suzlon, that is working in India also. But then there are Indian companies coming up in these industries too. So we have to be ready for that. Of course, there are some short-term and long-term goals for revenue or finance or size of the company and all that. But one answer I would like to give, that whatever my goals are, they will be achieved only through the change and innovation. Next is how are you tracking it? We have been studying Six Sigma and quality tools, and out of that we have been using raters, we have been using gap model, we have been using Six Sigma, which is used for service industry. We have not yet reached up to 3 Sigma or 2 Sigma or that level. We are far lower to that, but then we are striving to achieve those levels. As our company is very small, we are making mistakes, but then those mistakes, we are taking care that those mistakes won't be so big that will hit us badly. Every day we are talking to each other, all those people who are connected with me, we are talking to each other and we are sharing our issues, our problems. We are trying to get the innovative solutions on that. Innovative and different solutions which other companies, consultancies are not giving to our clients. And I guess the last question, what are the built-in acquired qualities needed to become a CEO of a firm? Prakash, if you want to become a CEO of a firm or the owner of a company, you should be able to solve any problem that comes to you and that doesn't come to you. You should understand what is going on in your company. You should make sure that you are the one person everybody is looking at to solve all kind of problems. So if you're using your opposable mind, you're doing critical thinking, you are solving the problems like anything else. So just keep doing this course. I would like to, this is the end of the questions, and I would like to thank Welingkar to give me this opportunity to express my gratitude. I've been enjoying this course through all the options and all the material, all the lectures, all the videos, lounge and whatever projects and workshops they have taken. I've been enjoying it even till today because I have downloaded most of the videos and I go through all of them. I still go through the website and I keep on checking which are the new videos of faculties, alumni. You know, even through the videos of alumni, you get new experiences to know about. So I would say join this course, enjoy it thoroughly, do it seriously, implement it in your life, both personal and professional. Welingkar is a way of living life. Thank you. And the number is 9122 4051 4051. The website is www.welingkaronline.org. Thank you.